that go? Goes over there. Boom. G'day. And I hope you enjoy this. Hope I do too. I hope I don't make too many mistakes. And here we go with number 1 puzzle streak. Doesn't show. Oh, it's still showing up as 12. What's going on there? Darn. There's something wrong with that one there. I have to fix that. I have to. What do I do? Clock, time, opponents. Main chessboard. No, that's not meant to be on. Oh dear. Now that's the puzzle streak counter. I want to refresh that sort of thing. I have to do that back over here. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Why is it still showing up as puzzle streak with 12? It's meant to not show that. So maybe I've got to turn it off and turn it back on again. Does that help? No, doesn't help. Puzzle streak, properties. I wonder if that's working. I think it is. I think it's working, Sparky. And please let me know, viewers, do you want music on in the background or don't you? I think we're back to normal. We have normality. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to play Rook D3 first. Okay, so that shows up as number 1. Okay, cool! Yay! Wow, we've done it. Now what do we do? Oh dear. We go Queen D1, checkmate. Checkmate. Or other moves do not lead to Rome. So, please let me know if the music is acceptable or if you'd rather not have any music. Because Jerry, one of the people, a National Master I watch, he has no music on or anything. He's just go, g'day, it's Jerry. And he's quite quiet too. He's quite good actually. So here we have check and checkmate. Let the pieces do the talking. That's what you do. I just looked at the first Crazy House game ever that I've looked at. And he was actually taking it on YouTube. And that's what I've done. And I thought it was like transfer chess or bughouse chess, but it's not. Next move after King H7 is Queen H4 check. Excuse me, that's word from my sponsor. Checkmate. So it's 5 done. I mean 6, and it's slowing down again. Oh darn. Now, do we go back here or do we go after this pawn? I think we go after this pawn here. We take here with check and we take the queen first. Very important, David. And this here. Like kind of important really. I'm trying to capture that knight on d3, but black's got it guarded. But this is better. Queen g7 checkmate. National Master loses. Not sure if I'm going to keep a closer eye on chat, but I'll try to. And as usually mentioned, I do not play any games of chess. I might play chess, but probably won't. So yeah, see how fast we can get. Oh, that was pretty dangerous, doesn't it? Black? Pretty dangerous, doesn't it? Black's position. Now, do we get rook takes? I might be a little bit better than yesterday. Rook takes and rook checkmates. Then again, I might fail soon. Okay, so here we've got this first. We have to capture this, and then upon knight e5, if bishop e3, And that's okay, queen e3, and we defend the knight capture on e5, so to speak. But this way we get this queen check here. If knight back again, then if knight back again, then we capture the bishop with the bishop, and the knight's pinned to the king, and so that's pretty good. And also, if queen d7, then we do not play queen takes queen, because then black will renew their defensive bishop c5. So we first take here, then we go queen check, and now we take this bishop. So if we take the queen now, then black will survive after knight d7, protecting their bishop. Okay, so I thought to myself, if I was, I see that that Gotham chess is going to be taught to be a grandmaster. Okay, now by Hunt Sneeman, which is pretty cool. I just saw that. It might be just a gimmick, right? They like to do gimmicks. Queen check. And then upon king c2, we have b3 check. Discovery attack on the queen, you see. So if the pawn's not there and we play queen e1 check now, if the pawn... Oh, good. Hi, my opinion counts. Please let me know my opinion counts, whether or not you like the music or not. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look. So just imagine if we played queen e1 and that pawn wasn't there, white would capture the queen, and I'd just about feel like folding forever chess if I played queen e1, because that would be a big blunder. But because the pawn's in the way, it's a wee guard, and once I play this wee little pawn ping check, I can capture the queen next move. So here we go. Now watch out, you don't play b3 first, David. Now black's still going to have to win that game. White's got a knight and a bishop, and so it's still going to have to be something. Now this is a wee bit different. We're going to go knight e2 and knight f2 check, and bishop takes f2. I think we'll do that, and I might be out of here. Okay. Oh, that was nice, thanks. That was most unexpected. Yeah, the problem with chess is I like it too. Yeah, it's a problem. We're going to do this, I think. I don't see any reason why not. I see no reason whatsoever. So I've just looked at my first bunkhouse chess game of all time. So we go queen check here. Okay, we go rook here checkmate. After bishop d2, we have rook d2 checkmate. I think. I have been wrong before, believe it or not. Checkmate. So we're still in the easy sort of ones now still. So I just want to know, do you want the music on or don't you? Because it's just a flick of the switch. Here we're going to capture this, are we? I think we are. We have this pawn is pinned, of course, but what else is going on here? We've got this move. Is that any good or not? It looks quite good to me straight away, but I'm still not sure. If I play e4, we get rid of the queens soon thereafter, and then this rook's dilemma is to move here or here, and we can play this, and I think that's quite good. So I'm going to play this. I might be out of here with this move. See, I'm vulnerable just like anyone else. Okay, rook d6. That's it. They think the computer actually agrees with what I've just said. Don't know why, but they do. Now here's a little bit more care taken, because if I go bishop here, okay, I see it by the way. I hope you see it too. If you're quick enough, you might be able to see what the sequence of moves are here. But if I play bishop check, then queen takes, and it's all over. But that's a wee clue, of course, to what we do next here for white. So quite an open chessboard here. This is my second cup of coffee. Okay, that's how bad it is. I've still not had my second cup of coffee yet. Still full, and it's about, my friend keeps on saying how big it is, the cup. Here we go, ready or not, here we come. Check, and capture on c4. I've actually done a reboot. No, I didn't do a reboot, I did a, looks like the king's in trouble here. Okay, it looks like the king is in big trouble. And other than trying to put something in the way, like a bishop or a rook, it's quite feeble really. White's going to end up with probably a pawn here, and this pawn's probably going to go once we play rookies e8. Okay, so I'm going to play rook e8. So if you think that's the best move, then say no more. I might be out of here. So I like to be vulnerable. I actually like to be the underdog too. I'm going to play here. I don't see any other drastic moves. There's no moves like rook g8, rook here, and all this sort of stuff. And so we're going to rook e8 and pawn takes. Now, that's still quite a wee job for black players to manage to play. And here we got a discovery, check, double check, and capture of the queen. Because otherwise it looks pretty dangerous what's going on with... actually it's not. It's checkmate, David. If I play knight takes queen, the computer's going to get, you know, just going to make that dreaded sound that we all don't want to hear. Well, I don't want to hear it anyway. This is interesting. Are we going to play this move here? Okay, what do you think? Do you think that's the move here for white? A5, thereby black's move. I do not see b5 because b5 is no good, because so I've got limited options here. Could move my king, but then this king pawn is taken. Yeah, king pawn, because this is the king file. I was going to say about coaching. I've got some people that I coach, some younger people usually, and some older ones, you know, like half my age basically, so they're a bit older than me. I met one guy who's just started playing chess about 5 weeks ago. I played him a game on at the library the other day, and I thought, have you only played that long? You know, yep. Oh wow, you're playing. You got a bit of understanding there already. But I was thinking about, if I coach someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that they go like, if I'm in this case Hans Niemann coaching Gotham chess, it doesn't actually mean that I'm going to make them better. Okay, because the things I coach, I might coach on put under restraint and then blockade and then destroy, which is Nimzovich's one. Anyway, let's get on with this. And after king c5, what else? Then king e6, and the king moves to protect the pawn and run the e pawn to e8. Now this one is taking me a wee while, to be honest. There's queen here. Notice the double attack on the knight, and also the most important one, the rook. Okay. Without further ado, that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm thinking, well, I want to get a check here and a check here, okay? And that wins the bishop on c6, c4. If moves like d5 or bishop d5, then queen takes c4 or queen takes d5 check. Now this is quite close for comfort for black players. This looks quite dangerous. Queen h6. I hope you agree. If bishop h7, then we have knight g6 check, king here, and I think we might be able to play this move, or we'll play bishop e6. It's looking pretty drastic. Okay, so the first move, I might be out of here. It's happened before, is queen h6 check. Okay, now this is a bit better. This is even nicer. Look, bishop e6 check. Devastating. Black's gonna even lose their queen. Do we have just this move and this move? Do we have queen c e4, or do we have c8? We do not have queen, we do not have c8. There's one, it's defended twice, the square, by black, but secondly, most important is queen g2 or queen h1 are checkmate on the spot. But the move I want to play here is it rookie, was it rook e4? Queen e4 I mean? Here it is. I want to play queen e4, okay? Then upon rook e4, what else? Is if queen check. Where's the queen check? So if only rook e4, and then we have c8 queen, hitting this queen, check, promotion, the black queen will capture back, and then this rook will capture on c8, see? So it's good to see what's happening behind this pawn on c7, if you get what I say. Here we go, let's have a look. Bring me out of here, check. Make it a queen, don't make it a bishop, because I know my friend would like to make it a bishop or a knight, just to, I don't know, jeopardize things in someone else's favor. Here we got the attack of the rook, capture, queen check, and what is there now? I don't know, I'm not sure yet, because I might be wrong. Okay, so if I play rook c8, looks like the move, then queen b7 check, picking up this rook. No, it's not. So we've got rook here or queen here. Okay, so move order is important in this case. So in this case, yes, I am. Thank you very much, Flaming99, and hello to you too. Thank you very much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you here, and thank you very much for tuning in. So anyway, here we have got this move is better than rook takes c8. Okay, so I think it is. My day might not be very, very good after the next thing, but it is. It's still good. It's still good. I'm still in the land of living, aren't I? So hello, 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 hello. Right, here we got queen takes, bishop takes, not bishop f5 because it's not so good, but bishop a8 is a free rook. Here I think we're gonna have rook. Do we just have king e5? No, we don't have king e5, f5. There's a bishop d3 check, and then I will be having a bad day. Okay, so first I take this off, liquidate the pawn, the pieces, and then capture the f5 pawn. This is a big strong, the c5 pawn is a real big threat. Plus king f4 and king f3 and king f2 and g3 and g2 and g1. Hope you can see it, because it's very, very good for your chess, but it doesn't mean that I don't know what my ELO rating is, because it's basically my rating for chess is more than anything classical chess, but I played this, I think. So this threatens just c8, okay? Oh no! I was going to play that, I think I was, oh well, there goes my day. That's my ELO. my Electric Light Orchestra. Okay, one more. I have to go to the toilet, that's the problem. And I'm getting told I'm doing too much rambling, and so that's not going to help. So I have to go to the little boy's room for just drinking that big, huge cup of coffee. But look, there's hope for everyone, even Gotham Chess. Like, I know that there's a little bit of talk about that the grandmasters have been saying it's not possible to this is sort of, yeah, it's not possible for him to become a grandmaster, but I think he's got more chance of being a grandmaster than I am. I think the next move would be bishop f6. Anyway, I'm just going to go visit the little boy's room. My ELO or my FIDE rating or something is around about the 2000 mark, 2040, but my rapid rating was once in New Zealand chess rating was 2386. 2386. I could write that down, but it doesn't really mean anything, because guess what? I started to play in another tournament which was rated, and guess what happened then? I better make sure I don't stop the stream. So I'm going to turn my microphone on. Please remind me if I've forgotten. If I come back and forget that I'm playing that, oh, the next one's easy peasy. I'm sure you all can see checkmate in one move. But if I forget, please tell me in the chat to turn your microphone back on. Those are the sorts of things we can do in live streams. Microphone. Now, can you see the checkmate? Hope there's a couple of people watching. Really appreciate anyone watching. It makes it sort of worthwhile. Oh, it makes it worthwhile, definitely does. Now the bishop's attacked on e2 by the rook on g2, of course. Ouch, ouch. See, red. See red. I see red from none other than who? Who sees red? I see red, I see red, I see red. Who's that from? Anyone know? I do. A bit sad because it shows my age. Okay, we've got rook a6 checkmate. It's not Electric Light Orchestra. It's we've got queen check, queen check, queen capture. Okay, that will end up, for most players, like not necessarily me, as a win for black. So that's from split ends, of course, way back then. Split ends, okay? So we go queen check, queen capture. Two queens, oh no, queens, two queens, but queen h1 is checkmate. We've got queen check, queen takes. We've got knight f3, knight takes queen. And then bishop takes knight if we get to do that on a4. So I do that on purpose to have you use your visualization memory skills, because you have got them. If I've got them, then you've got them too. And all the people I coach say something like, oh, I can't do that, and after I finish it. So I mean, you can do it. It's just like, I'll tell you a technique that I got taught by my coach when I was a kid. Yeah, I know it's sad, isn't it? But I got told to, like for instance, a king, okay? You just get something like a king, or Snoopy, Snoopy, or a DVD, I won't say who, but it's Taylor Swift, okay? And so she's quite popular. Or another DVD like Nigel Short. I haven't actually looked at it too much. Or Teddy Bear, or anything, whatever, a remote control. In my case, I had one of those pendulum sort of, I had one of those sort of pendulum sort of soccer thing that would just go around. I don't know what it's called. It's not a pendulum, but it would just, you hit it, it's metal, you hit it and it goes, and but he said to remember and concentrate on something like any ornament or any item or anything, or chess piece or chess position or chessboard or whatever, and then look at it, memorize it, sort of thing, and then shut your eyes and try to retain it as long as you can. Okay, retain it as long as you can, and then as soon as it starts getting a bit weaker, the image in your brain, try to think about it a little bit more, and when it starts to disappear, and continue that till you get better and better and better at it. Okay, so I haven't done that all my life, of course, but if you do that, your memory will get better and better and better of the actual position, so that if we turn the computer screen off, which I can do straight away, I can just do this, watch. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. I can still see it though. But if we turn the screen off for the chess position, can you remember the position? Have a look at it again. Okay, now have a look at it again. Can you remember? Can you see that position? And can you memorize this position for black and white? Okay. And now I will. I keep it on. So can you still remember it? And you might not be talking to me, that's okay, but you might not want to, but can you memorize that sort of roughly the position? And now the problem is what is the square? I'll show you again. What is the square that the bishop's going to go to f3? Because you see, I've already lightened up the white squared bishop, okay? So the white squared bishop's already been lit up quite quickly, as we all know that this is going to be checkmate. Now, if I turn that off again, this is just something that might seem pointless and senseless and no reason for it, but this is really good for your chess. You want to get good at chess, or, I mean, I know you're good. I know you're really great chess prowess. Of course you are. And for some reason you're watching me, but you want to hone these things in. so that it gets like kind of like duh sort of thing. Now if it's white's move, white will take this bishop, not necessarily queen. Maybe they'll play queen h, queen, what square is that? A7 check. Anyway, back to the drawing board. If we turn that off, okay, I know I'm going off topic, but I'm not. I'm on the topic, and I do want to know whether you like this music or not, whether you like music in the background or not. And of course, if it's Mexican racy music like Speedy Gonzales music, it might not match the actual chess game. So that's something that someone's pointed out to me, but it might be gobbledygook. So if we've turned that off, can you see what the move is and what the square is? And it's checkmate soon thereafter. It's checkmate in 2 moves. And here it is here, okay? I hope you can see it, because I'm not kidding. It's really good for your chess. You'll start to go away from the board. If you're playing over the board, you'll start to go off the board and walking around, having your cup of coffee or going outside, and you'll be thinking about your game of chess when you're outside, and you'll be able to analyze it in your head. So here we got turn the thing back on again. Here it is. I know some people don't want me to do that. We've got bishop f3 check and bishop f3. I mean, not bishop f3, David. Bishop c6 check and bishop g2 checkmate. What else? Now, can you find the move? If anyone wants to participate, can you find white's move? I've seen it. So can you find white's move here? And there's only one real defense for black, but it only thwarts checkmate for another move after. So now I'm going to tell you the move. If I'm just going to give it a few more moments to see if someone comes up and says that they're really, really good at chess, which you are, of course, and that you can see the move here. Because sometimes, as a clue, sometimes in chess we play what's called a weighty move. It's pretty easy to know what that means, but they're very, very good in chess because Nimzowitsch speaks of the need for our minds to always be doing something, okay? So we're programmed to always be doing something. Like if you're at work and the boss comes along, unless you're the boss comes along and says, what are you doing? So we're programmed to always be doing something. But sometimes in chess, we don't even play a real move. We just play a weighty move, and it's all curtains for our opponent, or our opponent wants to do something, okay? This is what happens in chess. Your opponent wants to do something, but you do nothing, okay? So if you do nothing, sometimes your opponent might go a bit mental kind of thing, and then they try to do something that there's no real thing there to do. So when they do something, because they're still programmed into, gotta do something, this is what Nimzowitsch talks about, not me, then they bungle, blunder, or go too far, or overpress the position, and that sort of thing. You just have to look at, some world championship matches, and I don't mean of current, of Gukesh and Ding Liren. I'm not talking about those games. I'm talking about games where Smyslov and Petrosian and all those sorts of players are playing each other, or Bobby Fischer's playing Spassky. So here we got no one's contributing, so other than the other ones. So all the other ones are, this is the move. And now this is the only move that prevents Rook H1 checkmate, as Rook G1 stops it again in another move. So if we got very, very little time for white, that might make all the difference between a win and a loss for white. So I might move on shortly in regards to what is going on here now. Am I going to play bishop here, queen takes, queen g2, okay, which is defending check. Because if king g1, we haven't got bishop c5 check, David. So I'm wanting to spend a little bit of time on this. Maybe it is that, but I don't think it is. No, I don't think it's queen f3. I think it's cute, but I don't think it's queen f3. And I don't think it's queen takes knight. So I'm a little bit looking at this one a wee bit, and it's probably basic. You know, it's probably really basic. But this bishop here on d6, whether it's got anything to do with what I'm saying or not, is defending queen c7 checkmate. This knight, if we take this knight off the board, it goes off the board, okay? Then this is a big check because only the queen can intercept the check and save the king for a few more days or a few more seconds, as bishop g2 is checked and king g2, that sort of thing. So, and then we've got queen e2, and we can take out this bishop on b2 unless it's on d4. So this one, I'm thinking I might just grab the money and run. Oh yes, I see it now. So remember that bishop on b2? Here it is here. Okay, bishop takes, queen takes, rook check, and we pick up the bishop on b2. That took me a wee while, didn't it? So there's hope for me, there's hope for you, there's hope for everyone. It's a bit sad really, isn't it? Now I think for some reason that the queen, if I move this rook, for some reason I think the queen can take my queen, but my queen can't be taken, so this is the move. Okay, very quickly, no mucking around, because a few of my subscribers do not want me to muck around when it comes to these things. This is interesting, as now everything's on pre, okay? Everything is, and guess what? I'm looking at moves like, oh, I'll play rook e6, and then rook c7, rook e8, rook c8, and then I see this move. Oh dear. Now we're going to capture this knight, capture this queen. That's 1-2, okay? If the queen takes after bishop f3 or pawn takes, then we play queen g5. So these are quite common, these sort of win a piece, see a piece, pick it up, put it in your coffee cup. That's what William Hartson says in How to Cheat at Chess. Just a fun book. It's not a real one. Well, it's real. We could go queen g5, knight g5, and then bishop d1, and then king d1, or knight d1, or rook d1, or similar. So if we capture this, we get one piece, and this captures here. We take this, and at the moment, it's we're a piece up for black, you see. I know it seems a bit weird, but we're actually a piece up for black. As soon as we remove this piece on f3, we've got that piece. So if white takes this queen, our queen, or the black queen, then we take their queen, and meanwhile, we've just taken the queen, and this bishop's on pre from white, and so is this bishop for black on pre for what? Black. So if the bishop is taken by the knight or the rook or the king on d1, Then we have rook d8 or king d8. And then we've got, if you do a count, 1, 2 versus 1, wherever the knight is, okay? So we go first, bishop f3, and now we go, as promised, bishop d1. And now black sees that white has deviated from the main line that I said before, but has lost a piece for a pawn or 2 or whatever. I don't know, I can't remember. Here I'm straight away thinking of getting in here with this knight check and queen here. I should try to remember my first brilliancy when I was about 14, 15 years old at the South Island Chess Championships. And I was playing number 1, number 2, and the player gave up chess after I beat him. I don't think he came back to chess after that. So I'm thinking, is it my move here, or is it another quiet move? Because that's knight f5 is quite good, check, and queen g5 was quite cool, but is it the move? It might not be. You know, the dilemma is it possibly is. Now, is there anything like a sort of a checkmate from the king on h6 coming up or something? No, because black's got good defenses. So if we went ping, okay, queen h6, but don't try to work it, let it work itself, if you get what I mean. Don't try to work your brain, let your brain do the work. So if we go threaten knight f5 and queen f6, but is that any difference than if we go doing it the other way? So there you go. I'm not sure at the moment. So, like they say, do not rush in where fools dare. Do not rush in where fools dare. Knight f5 is a check. Queen g5 isn't. And so there we go. I'm starting to realize that if I go queen g5, it's what we call, it's not a check, it's a sort of an attack. So it's CCA, which is what Gotham Chess speaks about, according to my junior. It's CCA, which is checks, captures, and attacks in that sort of order. And it's also what Grandmaster Susan Polgar says, and other, that a check is better than a capture or a threat. So if we capture something, you see, if we capture something, then we capture something. But if we check, then the game stops and they all go back to the drawing board and go, oh, the king's in check. We cannot do a weighty move, we cannot attack something, or we cannot capture something unless we can capture the piece. We have to do something about the check. So all that said, I'm going to go here and here and here, and I'm going to go king here now, and we'll see what white is met with next. Now the computer's frozen up, so that might be a good time for me to stop now, because it's now frozen up. So I thank you very much for all those that are watching, and I really am happy with the contingent of expression from those players that have said g'day and all that sort of thing. G'day to a Kiwi. And also, yeah, my computer's frozen up. I don't like it to, but it just does. And I've been suggested by someone, a good friend of mine, that you might like to look at getting some proper internet. Well, I'm really happy with my internet, but has been playing up just recently. Okay, so I'm going to get going. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at, and primarily try to enjoy the game of chess. It's not that important, but it's pretty important. So enjoy the game of chess. I saw some chess played the other day where the younger person was told to focus, and the person was only, the person was like 8-9 years old, and I just thought, get a break, give it a break, dad or mum or whoever said it. I won't go into too much detail, but excuse me, I've heard what International Master of Chess, who's a professional chess player for some, which is amazing, Gary Lane said to the juniors when they asked him, what do we do? How many times should we play the Scholar's Mate or the Fool's Mate or whatever? How often should we try to play it? And what were of International Master Gary Lane from Australia mentioned thereof there? And it's not verbatim, because of course I'm going to put my own words into it. But what were the words? The words were this. Play it as often as you get away with it. So play it as often as you can get away with it. And then the next important thing, which is what I'm talking to everyone out there, was the following. Have fun doing it. Because if you're going to get away with it and all that sort of stuff, then why not? But importantly, enjoy the game of chess. So if you don't enjoy the game of chess, you might as well not play it, because at the end of the day, whether one likes it or not, it's a game. Okay, so that's how I see it as well myself. I just see it I put it in it. This thing here can be put back in its chess box. So anyway, I've given a bit of a lecture this time. I hope you don't mind my lecture. Some people do. And so I've given a bit of a lecture. It's David Wegener. I've got to put this purple hat, according to one of my chess friends in New Zealand. I've got to put this